Hi guys, it's Kate and it's VEDA Day 10, and today we're talking about what inventions we would like to see in our lifetime. And I am not creative in this regard where I can't, I saw this question and I'm like, I don't know. There's nothing that comes immediately to my mind, and if there's any problem that I have or something in my life that is difficult, I don't, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I wish it wasn't this way, but I can't think of oh, I wish I had XYZ solution to this. So it's hard to come up with specific inventions for you, but I'm going to try. So the first one I thought of, just because I hate traveling, is either a teleportation, but that's very easy. It's an easy cop-out answer because I don't know, that's probably really difficult. I don't imagine that being possible for a very, very long time. But I'd like to see flying cars. Not that that's any more reasonable, but I mean, I think because planes exist, so I would think maybe you can make a personal flying vehicle of some kind, and have them kind of be like cars, where some are cheap and some are expensive. Like you get a used one, you could lease it, all these kind of things, or maybe you could just rent it for one trip. Like you wouldn't have to own a flying car; you would just rent it. So, yeah, I just want that because this way, if I could fly my own plane, just like if I could drive my own car, I feel a lot better than when I'm a passenger. So that would be kind of cool. I wish, and I don't know that there's a real solution to this, but I wish there was a way. This is gonna sound really weird, that clothes could adapt. So I don't know how that would happen, if there's something you can make it the material out of, but because people, go through changes, you get skinnier, you get heavier, and people throw away so many clothes because they're like, oh, this doesn't fit me anymore, but then you still have to go get new ones. So I don't know, that's just me dreaming up a weird scenario where I'm like, if there was a way to do that, that would be kind of cool, because then it's okay, in 20 years when I don't fit in these clothes anymore, I mean, then there's an issue of stylistic choices, but I'm sure there's some items that I could keep and wear as long as it, just changed in shape and size. So I don't know, that was a random one that just popped in my head. And other than that, yeah, that's really all I can think of, other than big sweeping generalizations of better inventions for energy conservation and recycling and making things more accessible to more people. I don't know that that's an invention though. That's more just a solution. If recycling was more capable of being streamlined into homes, because I recently realized that my I can recycle cardboard, paper, and bottles, certain kinds of plastic and aluminum and all this, your standard bottle recycling. But then I'm like, oh, you can't actually recycle yogurt tubs and all the other kinds of plastics. And I didn't even realize there are 7 types of plastics, and I don't know why all of a sudden I got really into this, but I didn't even realize that. And so then I'm like, oh, I would have to go, and not that I have a problem doing that, but other people aren't going to do that. They just think, oh, recycle. I mentioned it at work, and my coworker was just like, no, that's doesn't your apartment have recycle? I'm like, well, it does, but you're not supposed to put all that stuff into the one with the bottles and the cans and everything. I don't know. I've been really weirdly into recycling lately, so that's where that came from. Anyway, this is another 4-minute video, so I will see you all tomorrow, and I love your faces. Bye, guys.